All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in. Actually, should I let Flynn do this?
I think you should.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, step aside, bud.
Go ahead.
Can we start
All
the
I've
yo's
seen is
over?
the tripod. The wolf pack is over, apparently.
Actually,
so
I can't do it.
I'm going to be the passenger princess today. Go ahead.
I'm a little dizzy, actually, from headbanging right there.
You got it.
Yeah, welcome back in.
Now back.
Yeah,
You just
we're
got
back
here.
from yesterday. Welcome back into you. We'll say that.
Okay, that's fair.
How'd it go, bud?
Nice pivot. Nice. Well, I mean, we can't get there yet. I mean, you're already trying to get this thing started. We got to see how everybody's doing.
It's true.
Jake,
See?
Flynn,
That's why you're a pro.
Alondra, Tate, all here. The gang is back together. I'm going to be here the whole show today. Flynn, well done. I listened to a little bit in the car, as much as my radio signal could handle yesterday on the way down to Metairie. Well done.
You got
Appreciate
to what?
you doing
Like
that.
about Donaldsonville before it went out?
Donaldsonville. I got to the outlet mall. I didn't get to Donaldsonville. And for some reason, the HD radio, like it would get there, but then it like
98.1 HD2 gets you pretty far down downtown. But it doesn't go like the HD. It doesn't go staticky. It just cuts off. It's either on or it's off. Yeah.
For some reason, it was off. But I appreciate y'all holding down the fort. I was at Saints camp yesterday, and we'll get plenty of training camp thoughts. LSU started as well. I had a chance to catch up with Kellen Moore, so we'll play that interview in hour number 3. A lot to get to. Bobby Carpenter, the general Big Ten Bob's going to join us. JD Piquel is going to join us because like it is talking season till about yesterday. You know, it kind of ended, and so everybody's kind of giving their predictions on who's going to do what. And JD picked LSU to win a national championship. So excited to catch up with him.
Does he have any like LSU ties, LSU background? Because I feel like every video I see of him for a while now loves LSU.
Nussmeier.
Yeah.
So no, JD played football at Cornell and Baylor.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Smart people really believe in the Nuss Bus.
They do. They do. So we've got sound from Brian Kelly, trying to get some of this Spencer Rattler sound that I also caught up with him. It was wild. Like I've done training camp tours before, and I think maybe one other time. God, I'm trying to think. Maybe it was like, I don't know, Titans or somebody. They had 2 quarterbacks, and I did it with Bruce Murray. And Bruce has been in the game a long time, NFL radio since like 06. And I was like, have you ever had 3 quarterbacks come and sit down with you because like you don't know who the guy's going to be? He's like, I've never. He's like, I had 2, maybe one other time. He's like, I ain't never had 3. So like the dynamic of that alone was pretty different. And the fact that like we had Spencer came and sat down, Jake came and sat down, and Tyler Shutt came and sat down. It's like
interesting.
We don't really have an idea of which one of you is going to be the guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of when there would have been another competition with 3 guys. I mean, we had it in Seattle in 2012 with Russell Wilson, Tavares Jackson, and myself. It was actually 3.
And Tavares got 1 reps.
Yeah, so we would split off days. Like it was.
That's what they're doing.
It was. I was the ran with the ones one day. Tavares was the next, and Russell was the next, and it just like rotated like that for a little while.
Yeah.
Until it was 2.
Yeah.
And then it was never not 2 until the season started. Right.
Right.
But yeah, that was 3, and that was pretty wild. Because it's the NFL.
Yeah.
Like usually there's an incumbent, there's a free agent, or there's a young draft pick. Well, in that situation in Seattle, there was all 3.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
so,
true.
but there was nobody established. So that's pretty wild. But then the Saints is so different because it's all just young guys. So it's just, I'm trying to think of any other situation. I'm sure Cleveland's had it. They've had about
Cleveland
900 starting
kind
quarterbacks.
Kind of has it right now, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they got 4.
I guess they do.
I guess if you went to Cleveland, you'd have 4 quarterbacks come and sit down at the table.
Yeah, probably so. But Cleveland doesn't count because they have like a famous jersey on how many quarterbacks they've had since they came back as a franchise the last 25 years.
Wow. And like surprisingly enough, my name's not on there.
That's very true.
You would have thought I'd be the prime candidate to at least get one start over
Got
there.
at least one start in Cleveland.
Maybe a disappointing career then.
Even crazier, Ryan Fitzpatrick ain't on it.
Are you serious?
Ryan Fitzpatrick's not on there.
No.
Never played for the Browns.
He's played for like 20 though, right?
Yeah,
Let's see.
not the Browns.
No, he never played for the Browns.
And then
Every other team.
And then another one who's my draft class, Josh Johnson's played for a lot of
He's
teams
still
today.
playing.
Yeah, I know.
Who did
Which
Josh?
is wild.
Commanders? Is Josh with the Commanders right now? Josh Johnson, University of San Diego, when Harbaugh was the coach there, is literally like still playing. Commanders, yes? Okay. He's played for everybody, including the San Diego Fleet. I don't even remember what league they played in, but he played for them.
I think, he was. Yeah, he was one in. Was that? Who was the San Diego Fleet? Was that UFL?
It might have been like the
AFL.
What was that league? The Alliance of American Football?
Yeah, and then
Maybe.
he also played when it was just the XFL. I
Yeah.
think it was like the LA team,
All right.
LA
Well done,
Wildcats
Josh.
or something.
Look, keep doing you.
Mm-hmm.
Keep finding a way.
So Fitzpatrick said he started for 9 different teams, which is absolutely. Being on 9 teams would be a lot of teams.
Yeah.
But starting at the quarterback position for 9 different teams.
Well done, Fitzmagic.
Well done. I'm going to see Josh Johnson. So Josh Johnson was I remember seeing him at the combine, and some scout had come up to me from, I think, the Bears or something, and they were talking, and like I'm sitting there trying to like look good and impress scouts.
Yeah,
and
which is
all
hard.
this scout could talk about was Josh Johnson.
Oh, really?
And I was like, yeah, dude, cool.
He's
like,
great.
Great. Draft him. Like, don't talk to me about it. Don't ask me how good he is. But then he threw at the combine, and he did not throw very good at the combine.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the guy that scout was talking about? I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way.
It was raw at that time for sure.
It was super raw, but he had something like 30-something touchdowns and 1 interception or something like that his senior year. So, like, and then he ran a 4.4 or something at the combine.
Bakhtiari was his college teammate. Eric.
Which one, Eric?
Yeah.
Which
one?
Well, there's a bunch.
Which one went to San Diego?
Well, it's a good point. I should have known that. It's on me.
How did yesterday go, Alondra? You said Flynn crushed it. I know our listeners, social media loved it. I saw Matt talking about the tripod over and over again.
Shout out to the tripod.
Shout out. Gotta hold it down.
A guy can't go down to Saints camp and get a
Get
Kellen
us
Moore
a
interview,
head coach interview.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah. Guy gets
Snooze, you
kicked out.
lose.
Kicked out of the Wolfpack when he does that.
Yeah. I think maybe you were holding him back.
It feels like it.
No, he
Absolutely.
did great.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
I mean, how were the live reads?
We helped him out.
That
They
might
were
have been the most
actually
impressive
good.
part.
I was like, whoa,
Boom.
what is
Look
happening?
who's going to do it
I'm
all
not
today.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was worried about the live reads. I was like,
Yeah,
we
you and me
leave him
both, sister.
maybe 15 seconds. Like he does I think the longest he's done a live read is 20 seconds.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
was like, how is he gonna do a minute? I was genuinely, that was the thing that I was like, how is he gonna do this?
Yeah.
A minute.
How are we going to pull this
But
one
he
off?
did it.
Okay.
And I'm so proud.
He even told you, he's like, look, if I go 50 seconds and we got 10 left and I stop talking, just hit
Yeah.
the.
There was a lot of prep. I said, look,
You hit mostly a minute
I'm-
on most of them.
I'm going to try to get a minute. But if I black out and there's 15 seconds left, you got to cut this thing.
Yeah, that's fine. And I was going to.
Start playing bed music.
Like her,
I got you.
I think her finger was probably like over the cut button. Like she was ready.
But yeah, no, he did
We got
great.
there.
Even bringing us in and out of the
Yeah.
breaks, he was teasing segments.
Whoa.
Like he was like, I got a little trivia question for y'all next segment. Mm-hmm. Coming up on Off the Bench.
I do
Right.
appreciate,
Little
though.
tease.
I do appreciate that you had the same clock management as I have.
Yes.
Worse. I think we had 12-second segment. Good Lord.
Yeah,
No,
the
so
M&M.
we were talking D line,
Yeah.
and he's going on and on about Kyle Williams, and he goes, when we come back, we're talking more LSU football. We went to break. I was like, no, we're not. There's a 20-second segment coming up.
We came back and he's like, I don't think Eminem counts as a.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Actually,
Name-
I
yeah.
did. I heard that part of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, he absolutely counts.
He counts. He's Eminem.
His
No.
stage name is
But the
one
song,
name.
but the song was released under Slim Shady.
No, it wasn't.
No,
It was
It's
released
an
under
album,
Eminem.
I think, maybe. Name. He's always been Eminem.
Well,
like, his name's Marshall Mathers. He goes by Eminem.
Yeah.
One name.
I think he has a famous song that says, "I'm Slim Shady."
Yeah.
His,
We also
like,
found
alter
out-
ego.
Just like you're
yesterday.
dragging sometimes.
Yeah.
Jake, we
I-
found out
fair
that
enough.
Cher
Hey,
and Steve
I-
Sarkisian are related, so that's
I heard that. I did hear that.
Yeah.
That's like right
It's a
before.
big deal. We
that's
broke
right
news.
before I lost y'all.
They're Armenian.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Yeah.
a lot
All
of
right.
people question it. They don't know for sure, but we dispelled all rumors. It's 100% fact. They
Dude,
are
they were
related.
born 3 hours apart from each other, and Sark has 7 siblings. You're telling me they're not related
They're
somewhere?
related.
I mean, come on.
100%.
I think I looked it up and they weren't though.
No. They're related. 100%.
I think Scott
According
actually.
to multiple sources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
They're
when
not.
when we came back to break that time, I was like, I don't know if he counts because of Slim Shady. Then Alondra starts counting
I
down
saw
to
that.
10. And I'm like, what?
That's good. That's
10
it.
seconds?
Hey, Scott says FB1 can take a vacation before college football starts. I think that's true now.
That is true.
I got 16
Nah, but
days.
Let's not get cocky.
Tripod's got this.
Y'all got it.
No, we caught lightning in a bottle one time. All right. Let's not.
Lightning.
Let's not.
You're a one-hit wonder.
That's right.
Oh,
Let's not.
you're the Oneaters. Anybody get that reference? What movie
Oh, yeah.
that's from?
Something's got to give.
No, you're in the right track. I know
Ooh.
you're
That was the name
thinking.
of the
You
movie.
got mail?
No, the Oneaters, one-hit
I know
wonders.
I don't know this.
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry. No, yeah.
No,
Are you sure?
I'm positive. It was the Wonders. They called them the Oneaters because they tried to
spelled
spell it with an O.
O-N-E.
Doing
O-N-E.
that thing you do.
That thing,
That thing you do is the name of the movie.
I
Hey,
had
the
the
tripod
wrong
got
song.
there. The tripod came together and got there.
I
Well
had the wrong
done.
song because I was like, no, it's
Well
named after their
done.
hit song.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
well done.
Something's
well
Gotta
done.
Give is a great
All
one,
those are
though.
great
And then,
movies.
yeah, I knew it
You
was a
said
movie.
something about You've Got Mail. Great movie. All right. So when we come back, we'll get it started. I was at Saints training camp, and it was so cold out there. Let me tell you.
Golly, dude.
It was so cold. Not hot at
can't
all.
imagine.
But there's some good things. There's some questionable things. And there's some things that are yet to be decided
The
in my
good, the bad, the
thoughts.
ugly.
That's exactly what it was
Perfect.
yesterday at Saints training
That's the way
camp.
it should be.
We'll break it down when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Go to getgordon.com and you go to the website for Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. You can see what they can do for you in the courtroom, what they've already done in the courtroom, past client results. You can have a chat right there on the homepage. So a live agent is going to pull up and ask you, kind of some questions that you might have, and they're going to be able to point you in the right direction, get you in contact with the right person to be able to talk about your case and what's going on with you. So always go to the website, getgordon.com. Always remember, you can call them. It is your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888.
Yeah, go to getgordon.com, see what they can do for you, see their team, see about them. We all know the name. We've seen the billboards. That's because Gordon fights for you. If you've been injured, if you've been in a car accident, injured on job, whatever it is, it's not your fault. Get some help. Get people to fight for you. Call them today, 888-8888, getgordon.com.
Oh yeah, baby. You got to make your mind up. Yeah. Cut close. Help me out.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
I mean, coming back with Keith Sweat.
Thought we might come back with the
This
Neaters.
is no. Today's R&B Thursday, bud. This is a
We
Laundry's
don't
Pops
stray away.
playlist as
Yeah.
well.
My
I mean-
dad was like, I know y'all do R&B Thursday.
Yep.
Sent me 9 songs
Which
to
I
play
love.
for today.
him.
So this is the Roger Villarreal playlist.
Let's go.
You know this one, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I used to hear this one on 102.7 The Blaze. Back in
Yeah,
time,
the
I think.
Blaze.
You love to give other radio stations shout outs.
Is the Blaze still a radio
I
station?
don't know. I don't know.
Now, this was definitely
Blaze
on
is a good
94.5, The Big Dog.
Tyler, Texas.
I don't remember. It was like 93.3, maybe like Kiss FM or something that we had.
We had a Kiss FM here for a little while. I don't
Did
remember
you?
which station it was.
I don't know.
This is a good one though.
It's a hit.
Taylor, when we shout out other radio stations, it's old radio stations from other cities.
Yeah, that nobody like really knows or remembers.
No, it's just so funny.
And the name's like not even the same anymore.
Dude, I don't care.
I think the Big Dog's like K94.5 now. I don't know why they went away from the Big Dog.
I know that's a
Big
great
Dog's
one.
way
Great
better.
name.
When the Blaze started, it was kind of like a, I don't know what the right word. It's not sketchy. It was like a mom and pa. Like they got some airwaves and they
Yeah.
had like 9 songs on repeat, and it just
Love it.
played 9 songs on repeat for a while.
Yeah.
And then people were listening to it, so he got a little bit more money, got some sponsorship dollars, and I think it moved to 12,
Okay.
then 15, then it became a real radio station.
Yep.
Good for
Got
them.
microphones and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I was out at Saints camp yesterday, and some initial thoughts. The 32nd ranking when it comes to the roster, that was kind of like on my mind, and so I'm like, all right, I want to see, like,
Yep.
am I going to be
How bad
moving them
can
up?
it be?
So? And the thing I kept coming back to is when they roll the first 22 out there, it's definitely not 32nd. Like, they got some Jimmies and Joes in that first 22. Like, they really do. Like, the offensive line, now moving Penning to guard, looks impressive. You had the first receiver group out there.
Better look impressive.
They continued to make plays. Like, Olave, Spencer Rattler hit him on a deep go for like a 60-yard touchdown. They come back. Rashid Shaheed runs it deep out. Throw it right in there. Toe taps on the sideline. Rashid Shaheed caught a corner route. Toe tap, took a hit, held on to the football. Like, Brandon Cooks made some play. You see it. AK made 7 or 8. Like, the fact that he is as smooth and as fresh as he looks at 30 years old at running back is incredible. And I know, like, he's done a nice job of taking care of his body. He's had some situations where he's had, like, he's the thunder and lightning kind of situations with Ingram and others, but he doesn't look like a 30-year-old running back.
Yeah, the guy's
So, like,
just smooth.
he's
man.
very smooth. And so, like, all of that is great. Even on the defensive side, like, the first 11 out there, like, Brian Brzee was very active. Cam was very active. It's like, okay, I can see this team being okay. The South's not great. They can be competitive. Where I get worried is when they blow the whistle and here comes another unit. And probably more on the defense as a whole, but certainly like the skill position and really more the receivers. Because actually the Saints running back room, like, they kept rolling guys in there and guys kept making plays. Like, I was watching one-on-one pass protection and AK had a great rep. Cam Akers had a great rep. Clyde stoned the rookie linebacker from Oklahoma, Stutzman. Like, they all looked great in pass protection. And one-on-one routes on backers, running backs kept winning over and over again. So, like, that's okay. You're so thin at receiver, though. And, again, you got Chris Olave with concussion history. You got Rashid Shaheed that's had, some hamstrings and different things going on in his career. Brandon Cooks has missed time, certainly in his career. So it's going to be one of those deals where, and it hasn't happened in a long time, but if they stay healthy, all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fact of the matter is they're not going to stay healthy.
I know.
I mean, nobody
That's
is.
the problem.
No, there's not one position group in the NFL that's going to stay completely healthy. For 17 games, you're going to have to rely on somebody. You just hope that there's not multiple people at the same time,
Yeah.
and especially for multiple weeks. Like, you can patch weeks together with different game plans, with utilizing tight ends, Maybe we utilize running backs a little bit more. Like, you can patchwork, and that is the job of an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator in the NFL. And you see it all the time. That's what kind of separates a lot of times these playoff bubble teams from making it to the playoffs and not. It's like which coaches got more out of their roster.
Yeah, but and also which ones do get lucky to stay as healthy as you possibly can too.
If you get lucky to stay as
to win a
those
championship,
are usually the top teams.
To win a championship, even the best teams have to have that injury luck.
For sure. And those are the top teams that have both the coaching, the luck, and everything. I'm talking about teams that deal with injuries but still find their way to scrap into the playoffs.
Right.
Find that 10th.
And the roster was set up to do so as well.
Yeah.
You drafted well. You got some young guys waiting in the wings. You maybe signed like a free agent tight end that was under the radar that can come in for 6 games and give you some starter. Like, they don't have that.
You just can't have what happened last year when you have 4 receivers out. You have a lineman now. You have running backs out. But I also question last year what was inspiring enough about the team to fight to get back on the field.
Yeah.
I know there's some things you can't come back from, of course. But, like, if you're a vet, a little nicked up.
You're week 15.
You're week 15. Everybody's out, and nobody's like, we just are.
Which I'm not built that way, but.
No, but
I would go out there.
There's business decisions made on every single team every single week. I get it. But, yeah, I mean, you say that the starting 22
is going to be competitive. They're going to be competitive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And they should. And you said the offensive line better look good.
Yeah.
Got
4 first-rounders and a second-rounder.
Yeah. They better look good.
Yeah. No, it's very fair. But Penning's a guard. He's not a tackle. He can't play in space. He can't live in space. In fact, his demeanor doesn't scream tackle. Like, he doesn't ever need to be on an island. He's too aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, he tries to attack too much at tackle. He tries to jump a pass move and then you get into trouble. Then he ducks his head. Then the guy gets past him.
Tackle's a counterpunch position.
Yeah.
It's a patient position. You let the guy move. You react to it. And you take what he does and you use it against him. It's the ultimate, use their momentum completely against them. Wash them out of the play or anchor them. Like, if they try to bull rush, you anchor them. They try to swim you inside, you wash them inside. They try to swim you outside, you push them out. You push them as deep as you can behind the quarterback. So it's tackle's a counter move. Guard and center, it's a first strike. It's like Cobra Kai.
It's exactly, it's what it is. And you can be aggressive and you have protection on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you can be more aggressive. You're never on that island truly by yourself. Like, very rarely will you have much space. And so those are the things that I think, are going to improve the offensive line. But again, they got to stay healthy. The depth on the team, like some of the backups are just not experienced, or they're guys that were drafted high other places that they're seeing if they can get the most out of them. And it's just that there's nothing in there. Mm-hmm. Like, the fumes are almost gone. And so that's going to be important for them. And like Flynn said, and we all kind of know, like, it's almost impossible to stay healthy in an NFL season for your team. But for the Saints to have any life, to do what, we want them to do, which is just make some noise in the South, they have to stay as healthy as any team, I think, in the NFL. And yesterday, and I mentioned, they were kind of rotating a little bit because I talked about Spencer Rattler. Like, he had got the ball, had some pressure off the edge, stepped up, stepped out, hit Olave on a 60-yard in-stride pass. And so, he definitely had some good moments. But yesterday was Jake Hayner's day to be the starting quarterback.
Well, before we get to the quarterbacks, I do want to ask about, from the receiver standpoint, Rashid Shaheed. How did he look as a route runner?
Good.
Pure route runner. So I know he's got the over-the-top speed. He's got that home run ability. I saw some clips yesterday where there's an incomplete. Spencer threw one down the sideline on, it was either a fade or a go route. It was kind of like an intermediate go route. And it was incomplete because he had done I'll tell you, it was a sluggo. So it was a slant go.
Yeah.
And he did a really poor job of
selling the slant.
No, he sold the slant okay. Kool-Aid made actually a really good play on it. I was pretty impressed.
All right, Kool-Aid.
All right, watch out, Kool-Aid. But what he could have done, he should have close the distance between them so he could stack them on top.
Right.
Like he didn't. He kept the distance between him and Kool-Aid. Like people think when you run a go route or a lot of times running routes, like you want to separate yourself. Not necessarily. When you catch a DB in transition, you actually want to get closer to him so you can drive him inside and then separate. You create this opportunity for the ball to
I know
fall
what player
over.
you're talking about now.
Yeah, and he batted it down, and I thought that was a really good coaching probably rep for Shaheed to learn from that one. But a good play by Kool-Aid.
And you could tell that they're actually coaching him up on that because I saw a really good deep out where because he is so fast, if he's pressing it vertical, you're scared to death.
Is it the one where Shuck threw it?
No, I think Spencer. Oh,
Shuck threw the out route, and it wasn't a very good throw.
okay, no. So this wasn't that. Spencer threw this one because it was right on the sideline. It was a toe tap.
Yep.
But he did a really nice job. I forget. I think it was Taylor that he was working against, and he pressed him. I mean, it looked like he was about to run a go, and then he put his foot in the ground and went just right to the sideline. He didn't drift. You know, he stayed on that plane, caught it, and that's what you could when you have true game-changing track speed. Like those are the type of routes you have to be able to run for it to matter.
Yeah, that's the big one of my key things for the offense is of course the ability to get Shaheed involved because of his deep threat. But if he can improve and become a really good route runner, that's a dangerous man.
Yeah.
And so I'm as ugly as watching him run around in number 22. Like if he can run pretty
what's wrong
route
with 22?
at receiver.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like
Like
Emmitt
hating on
Smith running
22
out
at
there.
first.
No, I'm not hating on 22.
Dang, I thought 22 is a pretty sweet number.
I completely forgot that his jersey number was 22, and I was watching the clips. I was like, "Who's this running back? Dude?
Yeah.
Who's this
Well,
running
he
back?"
wore 80 something when he first got there, but he wore 22 in college and he switched back. But
I didn't even know the receivers could wear it.
well, now
20s.
like it basically doesn't matter.
Really?
In the NFL, yeah, you can wear 1 through 49 and 80 through 89 at receiver.
Just the receiver position?
No, any position.
Like a quarterback wore 49?
I mean, if you want to. No, yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's gross. No, they got to go back to the old rules.
I do want to get your thoughts real quick. Let's just go ahead and do it. Whatever.
Yes.
Because I don't want to. I do want to get to some LSU next. So Jake Haener was a starter yesterday. Now, if it's a true 3-man competition, that's fine. I'm good with that. Jake had some nice throws yesterday. Cool. They leave Wednesday to go to the West Coast. They got to go from 3 to 2.
Let me tell you something.
And I think that's why you saw Jake get the 1 reps yesterday, because almost like a final verdict. Like, all right, are you going to be in this competition before we pack up and go finish training camp on the West Coast? Or is it going to be 2 when we get there? Because you don't have a lot of time, and you know this. Like, you don't have a lot of time. And if you're at 3 quarterbacks and they're each getting reps still, we're almost 10 days into training camp. I don't want to say it was a wasted day, because if they believe Jake's in the competition, cool. If he's not, it was a wasted day. Like, they have to, at some point, whoever it is, I'm not even calling for it, it's got to go from 3 to 2, and then 10 days from there, you got to go from 2 to 1. Like, at least like from a non-quarterback, I'm in the huddle with you, like, and it will happen organically. The team's going to tell you before the coach tells you who the starter is. But if I got 3 different voices, and I was talking with Kamara about this, like to the side yesterday, because like he's the most veteran guy on that offense, and he's like, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't try to do too much, but if I'm in the huddle, like I know all 3 of those guys are different. I know they got different cadences. I know that they call protections maybe a little bit different, like with the way that they say it out there. He's like, Tyler's a rookie. He's gonna probably lean on me, for a free release flat a little bit more. So like even the veteran players, like it is an adjustment.
Yeah. What practice was that? What number practice?
I think you're getting
Was it 3?
No.
It's been way more.
No,
than
they're
3.
way more than that.
And is that the
yeah.
first time that he has been
second?
as a
It's the second that he's been QB1.
All right, so I mean, you could have. That means they're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So like that is telling you exactly he is absolutely in the competition.
Yeah.
Like, Kellen Moore is telling you it's a legit, and it's not just lip service, because if it wasn't, it would be an absolute waste of a day.
Right.
An absolute waste of 2 quarterbacks' precious reps. And let me tell you, each rep that you get with ones is precious.
Yeah.
Like there is no teacher like getting in there in the fire of a training camp practice and running it. not only just like you kind of alluded to it, they're not only for the quarterback himself, but for the other people like AK learning cadence, learning their tendencies, what they do. So they are telling you with their reps that it is a legit, because if it wasn't, a new head coach trying to pick a quarterback, a young quarterback, is not going to waste reps on somebody that does not have a legit opportunity to be your day one starter. It's just, I mean, that if it is, it's stupidity. And I'm saying if it's not a legit, then it's just stupidity of wasting 2 days with the ones.
Yeah, and like real quick, what we're talking about here, every quarterback, and you're like, wait a minute, it's the same protection. It's like it's supposed to be the same cadence. I get all that, but it is going to be different. Like everybody's going to say different things.
And and in training camp, it's one-on-ones. It's one versus ones. So like you want to go against the best people.
Right.
That's how you get better fast, is going against the best.
Yeah, and now this might not be the situation because you got all young quarterbacks, but like sometimes, like when I was in San Diego, if they were bringing 4 off my side, like Phil would be like, "Hey, I need you to pick that up. Like I need you to try to take 2 if you can, or like something. Give me like an extra, like before he snapped, like, hey, give me an extra second," which meant like try to get big and try to see if you can take 2 because he's gonna throw hot, but he was like, "Hey, give me a little extra time here." There'd be sometimes, and when I was in Denver, that they'd be bringing 4 off my side, and Peyton he'd say, "Hey, Waco, free."
Yep.
I had pass protection responsibilities, but the quarterback would be telling me, "Hey, if 1 comes, I want you to run an angle. If 2 come, I want you to run a flat." Like he would kind of change it on the go.
Yep.
Because and so everybody handles it. Everybody says something a little bit different, and I can't tell how many times I come back to the sideline after catching a pass in Denver, and running back goes, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "Peyton." He goes, "Okay,
Yeah, got it.
yeah, got it, yeah."
Say less.
Because like everybody's going to treat that a little bit different. Like, so quarterbacks have a little bit of freedom in the NFL to do things like that. And like when I was listening to Jay Kaner yesterday, like cerebral, like he was probably the most of the group, honestly. Like it's just as far as like how his mind worked, how he talked about protections, how he talked about blitzes, how he talked about getting the running back like in the right spot.
Well, he's got to have something over the other guys that's keeping him in the competition,
right? And some of the things
for 2 days,
right? And some of the things that he saw, like he was talking fast about it, like he was understanding. He knew kind of what they wanted to get done, and so that's why like everybody's going to be different back there. Even if it's the same offense, it's supposed to be the same process. Like human nature takes over, and like if I was back there with you, you would handle that. Like we always talk about the Auburn game, how you kind of you moved me and Sean into a position that wasn't in the playbook to pick up a blitz because you knew that we had to do that to pick up the blitz. Like a young quarterback, like if Perla was in there, no offense to him, he would not have done that, right? And so like, yes, it's the same system, it's the same protection, but you're going to have things play out differently. And that's why it's important to know who your guy is and not have 3 voices deep in the training camp.
I hate like dual quarterback systems. I'm going to get too fired up if we keep talking about this.
All right, we'll be back talking LSU training camp right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
We are so fired up to be with the Russell Pool Company. Go to their website, russellpools.com, and you will see why we are fired up. And you'll also be fired up to have them come to your home, to your business, to give you an idea of what they can do in your space. 225-924-2527 is that phone number. But when you go to the website, when you get blown away with the work they can do for you, when you check out that gallery, also know that you can see the full list of things they do. The true one-stop shop of construction, maintenance, retail. They do it all. Also, great financing options right there on the homepage. Go to it today, russellpools.com.
Yeah, Russell Pool Company is the name when you think of quality, high-end pools in Louisiana. But don't take our word for it. Go to their website. Look at their gallery of work. Go see actual work that they've done. It is incredible. They can take your dream to reality. Stop waiting. Call them today. They got a landscape architect that could take it, turnkey it. russellpools.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Where you can stay forever. You can be sure that it will only get better. You and me together through the days and nights.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. Let's go ahead. 41 minutes into the show and get this thing started.
Perfect timing.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
I felt like I was glowing yesterday, but not in the way that
Listening.
you're supposed to be glowing. If you go to goflowiv.com, just glowing because it was a bazillion degrees outside. But you know what? If you go see them over at GoFlow, you'll be hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about that. GoFlowiv.com, GoFlow IV Spa.
Yeah, from just regular IV fluids to vitamin infused. Go to their website, check out their menu, their list of items. If you're a little bit nervous about it, just go in there and see what they can do. Just go ask them about it, talk to them about it, because you will see a difference. So go see them. Conveniently located on Jefferson Highway. GoFlowIV.com.
So LSU, as you well know, opened up camp yesterday, and the first day of training camp is never going to be anything that you're going to get too up, too down about. I think everybody just gets really excited, the fact that everybody is back. But I will say that for LSU, one of the more intriguing things was going to be for me, what does it look like left to right on the offensive line? Because we don't really know. Like, we don't have an idea. And it's not because you don't have candidates to do so. I think you have some legit ones. You have 7, 8 candidates that could be starters on the offensive line. But, what is right now the coaches between, no matter if we're talking Brian Kelly, Joe Sloan, Brad Davis, like, what are the coaches' mindsets right now and who they think, if they had a game today, who the starters would be? And from left to right, it went Adams, Chester, Moore, Thompson, and Davis. That's a group that we weren't quite sure. Like, Mubinga started multiple games last year. He came in when there was an injury. Everybody thought, well, surely he started last year. He's back again. Like, he's going to roll out there with the first team, but it does not play out that way. He actually goes with the second team. Tate, I know you're locked into this, so I'll throw it to you first. Any surprise that Paul Mubinga was not out there with the first team, that it was Adams, Chester, Moore, Thompson, and Davis?
No, because that's kind of what everybody said it was going to be during spring. Like, if you remember, Chester still ran with the ones at center at spring. And, like, one of the first things Kelly said at his press conference basically laid out that Braylon Moore is your starting center.
Yeah.
Because he said, hey, we have Moore at center. Chester and Mubinga are still battling for that starting spot. And then Eccles and Thompson are battling for that second spot at the other guard position. Not a surprise to me. It kind of seemed like, because, like, I thought DJ Chester was a really good blocker last year. I just didn't think he was a very good center last year. Like,
pre-snap penalties.
Right. The snap infractions. How many of those did you have? But
8.
Yeah, and then after the snap, he was good. No, I don't think this is a surprise
every
at all.
time he did one, I'd be on the broadcast just trying to keep my cool.
Breaking pencils.
Just break pencils under the
How many
desk.
pencils
there.
you bring each game?
17.
Like a standard number 9 pencil, or is it just like a mechanical pen?
number
What kind of
9?
pen?
Yeah,
wait,
what's a number 9?
Or wait, what is
Number
it?
2.
Number 2. I don't
Yeah.
know where 9 came from.
Yeah, thinking Joe Burrow all the time.
Always
Get him out
on
your
my
brain.
mind. Yeah.
She's got him pulled up over
Rent
there.
free.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate to steer this convo away from the topic at
No, you
hand,
don't.
but when was there ever a different number pencil?
There's a number 1 pencil.
oh,
Is
is
there
there?
number 1?
Yeah, there's number 1.
To your point, I've actually
Yeah,
only
I think
ever seen 2.
I think, it's,
Right.
I think it's a thicker pencil, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But why? But is the lead different?
Yeah.
Because when you have to fill out Scantron, I know the size might be different, but when you had to fill out Scantrons back in the day,
Yeah.
you had to
Has
be number
a
2
number
pencil.
2. Yeah.
And I just figured the lead was different.
You couldn't do a mechanical pencil either.
Because it couldn't read it.
They always said that, and maybe that's why my grades weren't where they should have been. I always used a mechanical pencil in the Scantrons.
And it worked. Looking
it
back on
never-
it, why would the chemical makeup of it wasn't lead, I guess, graphite or whatever it was, why would that be any different? And why would the Scantron have an issue with a number 3 pencil? But is there a number 3 pencil? I don't know.
But to your point, Jake, no, I don't think it was surprising.
Tradez Green got to start at tight end. And again, this is all thanks to our guy, Hunt Palmer, LouisianaSports.net. Check out those daily practice reports. Running back Caden Durham, of course, Nussmeier at quarterback. And so second team offense, the receivers, Barry and Brown, Kyle Parker. You had Destin Hill Bauer Sharp, the tight end there. Caleb Jackson was the running back with that group, and Michael Van Buren was the quarterback. So no real surprises there. I know Nick Anderson, Hunt points out, wasn't in that group. He was at practice with a sleeve on his leg, participated in individual drills, one-on-ones, and looked full speed, he said, but I guess they're easing him back. In Oklahoma last year, that was, Nick missed time because of injury as well.
Well, not only that, Kelly actually updated this. He said that the reason he was out, Anderson has to do a certain amount of technically walkthroughs. He got a concussion in that car wreck that he was in about a month ago, so they're working it back. Kelly said he should be good to go next week.
Yeah, don't get in a car wreck and try to play against Arkansas on the road a couple of days later. It's not great. You don't really remember how the game went.
Why? Did you have a little brain bruise?
Yeah, that was a different time.
Different time.
That was a different time.
No
So,
protocols.
Turns
back
out
then.
if your head knocks the windshield out, you probably should do what Nick's doing and not what meatheads do.
Yeah. True. You do like a kind of like a varsity blues. Like, no, you got to ask him true, false. Like, really bad. He's holding up some fingers. True or false?
True.
True.
Smelling salts, no big deal.
Oh
You're
yeah,
good.
for sure.
Get back in there.
Yeah, you'll be fine. On the defense, at defensive end, it was Jack Piper and Gabe Relaford. At defensive tackle, Ma Bro and Dominic McKinley. At linebacker, it was Witt and Wes Weeks. Star position, Harold Perkins, which we've talked a lot about. You had Delane and Stamps at corner. You had Cooley and Gilbert at safety. Now, as we know, there's a lot of guys on that defense. Like Devon Keys is going to have a role on that defense. I fully expect him and Wes Weeks to have a full rotation. The defensive line, you know how that goes, will also be rotating. Corner, you had Woodland and Pickett as your second team corners. Toviano and Halsey were your second team safeties there. Safety is going to be a position we continue to look at throughout training camp. Linebacker, I think you got a really good group. Star, you had Singleton there backing up Harold Perkins, which the star position in Blake's defense is, it's more of a linebacker than it is DB. So Harold Perkins being out there, good to see him back out there.
I never really
Devon Keys can also play star.
I never played in a team where we called anybody a star, so I don't even really know what the star does.
Think nickel Sam.
Nickel.
Think nickel Sam more than nickel. Nickel Sam, like a true, like the tweener linebacker you played against, in the NFL. That
wasn't that many.
You didn't play against a bunch of those guys. Like
No.
I feel like the Chiefs.
There was nobody that was good.
I feel like the Chiefs when we played them, like they always had
The
one.
tweeners were the guys that could play like Sam or defensive end. Those were the tweeners, like a Clay Matthews type that would have his hand in the dirt, but then he would also roam around.
See,
it wasn't anybody that was like good enough linebacker to stick his nose in there and stop a run, and then also defend a pass. Those are.
Okay, we had a ton of those. I feel like the Raiders and the Chiefs. I'm trying to think of the Broncos. Like the Broncos kind of use like later in his career. Like that's kind of how they use Brian Dawkins whenever we play against them.
I've never used the term star. I hear it. I hear people talk about it all the time.
Yeah, there's not stars in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And on that note, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. When you go to the website there, the bottom portion of the site, you can sign up for residential commercial service. Roll-off dumpsters as well. 3 different sizes to choose from. 225-612-2477. Say, hey, here is what I've got going on at my home, at my business. This is the size of the project. What size dumpster do I need? They're going to make sure you have the right size every time. And also remember, they are going to keep you out of the doghouse. They're not going to allow you to forget about putting the trash out. You're going to get that weekly text reminder. So many different great services they offer over at trashrangers.com.
Yeah, Colin, whatever your trash needs are, whether it's residential, just home residential pickup, whether it's commercial, you need a dumpster that's picked up every week, twice a week, whatever it is, or you got a special project and you got a lot of stuff that you need to throw away with the roll-off dumpster. They can size it perfectly for your needs. Whatever your trash needs are, give them a call today or go to their website, trashrangers.com.
Yeah, come on.
2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Come on, yeah. All right. Hold up. Baby, when we're crying, that's right. I get so excited. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I
got some great taste here, Alondra. I mean, this is like my playlist.
What's he listening to all this sexy music for?
He has 3 kids,
Yeah.
so
I just think he's got good taste in music, Flynn.
I mean, undeniably sexy music, though.
also,
All right.
well, like he's 53, so
Don't,
like
hold on, don't do
No,
that.
no, no,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like, you're not that far away from my
no,
dad's
that's
age.
not what I'm trying to say.
I know.
I'm trying to say like
Wait, how old are you?
27.
27?
Oh, I like that you thought I was
Oh, you're
24 though.
27.
I'm
So-
27.
You said your dad's 53?
Yeah.
So I'm the same age away from both of you. I'm
Yeah,
right there in the middle.
you are,
okay?
yeah.
So, yeah.
So I got some pencil answers for us.
Oh.
The number
30
2, the number denotes the hardness level of the graphite or the lead and the brightness, the darkness level. So number 1, a little bit softer is
Okay.
darker. Number 2, like a medium softness.
All right.
And 3, 4 is a harder, and it gets harder as you get higher, and so it means that's a lighter lead color. So it denotes the hardness.
I only ever see number
And
2.
now you know the rest of the story. Bobby Carpenter, kick off hour number 2.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTOZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. Interior, exterior, sometimes both, right? They're going to be able to come in and help you with your space. For us, there was a couple different things. Like we need a little bit more privacy in our kitchen. They came and it was a custom window, but they measured, got it ordered. They knew what color we needed to match our cabinets. I mean, Brandon came in with the book, turned right to the page. Boom, it was there, custom, in just, I mean, no time, right? A couple of weeks. Also, our outdoor shade. We wanted it for that little backyard kind of patio area. Had no idea it was actually going to cool off the entire home. I can't tell you how many times this summer we pressed the button because, like, hey, the living room, getting too much sun, too hot in here. Press the button, going to save on your energy bills as well. KTZBlinds.com.
Yeah, they can help your house look better and be more energy efficient, whether it's shutters, drapes, screens, shades, whatever it is. They have it for every single budget. Go see their brand new website right now, KTZBlinds.com.